listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear.
Hello, good evening. Well, this seems strange. It seems like ages since I last did a live. Firstly, thank you to everyone that messaged me while I've been ill the last couple of weeks. It's really appreciated. Yeah, it was quite nice to see all the community, just random people even messaging the wife, seeing how I am. It was really nice. So thank you very much. Let's bring in the earworms. So we have the Wood Jedi himself, Mr. Wayne the Woodturner.
Good evening.
And our very own carry-on lady, Wendy from Toonpish. So what are we doing tonight? I don't feel up to doing lots of big projects, lots of big turnings, but I wanted to do a live. So Wendy has very kindly given me loads, and I mean loads, of bits of resin. So we're going to turn some of Wendy's resin this evening. We're going to combine some with wood and make a bottle stopper, hopefully, and we're going to do a pen. And if time allows, we're going to do a bottle stopper just out of a piece of resin. That's the plan. So we'll pop these guys back in the background. Dale said he might be joining us. So we'll wait and see. While I'm getting ready over at the lathe, you guys can let us know who's in.
Okay, here we go. From the list that I've got at the moment, Douglas Mungan's in. And he's saying it's great to see you back. Andy H. for Turning is in. Yourself is in, Doug Miller's in, start going down the list. Colin's in. Keith's in. Evening, Keith.
Hi, Keith.
James Crawford's come in. Woodworm Paul. Hi, Paul. Di's in. Good evening, Di.
Evening, Di.
I'm slowly going down the list. Oh, that's it. Oh, Mark's in.
Evening, Mark.
And alongside Mark is Glyn as well. So
Evening,
Glyn is down in the southwest at the moment, visiting Mark. Looked like they had a brilliant time last night. Glyn came into the chat room that I had going last night very, very briefly. I don't think his internet was working that well in the hotel he was in. Dave Oatie's in. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hello, everybody.
Is this acrylic resin or is this polyester?
It is 2-part epoxy resin.
Okay.
I don't use polyester. I don't know a lot about it, to be fair.
All I know is when you turn it, it chips and it's horrible.
With your
What,
woodsheds in.
polyester?
Oh, yeah?
Hiya.
Oh, starting to get the purple come out now.
It turned. I've got to say, I am the bits that I turned today turns very well with the skew. Baz is in. Evening, Baz.
Hiya,
Hello,
Baz.
Baz.
So as I said, they're only going to be simple little projects. Hopefully next week I'll be feeling much more with it and we can get back on the schedule that I had planned. What's that skew like?
Right, so I don't know if anybody's seen, but Richard the Beard times 16 has got Jonathan Whittaker on. He is invading Jonathan Whittaker tonight. Now, for those of you that don't know, Jonathan is he's a wood carver. Does some hand carving, he does some machine carving as well, but he's a wood carver. And over the lockdown period, he has made so many NHS Superman plaques for for a whole variety of NHS trusts throughout the UK. Very talented man.
Talking
And
hundreds, aren't we?
hundreds, yeah. And I'm just about to put the link in for the Invade tonight. If you want to find him on Instagram, I'll just get his. He doesn't do YouTube, but he does Instagram quite a lot. So I will find his Instagram page and pop it in.
Right, we've got a question from Baz, real simple thing, saying, how's the leg scot?
Yeah, not too bad. Still swollen, or not as swollen as what it was, but it looks like the angry infection has gone away. I'm just waiting for blood tests. But those that have rung the GP will know that you have to get through the pitbull receptionist. So that was a bit of a challenge yesterday.
And Colin says, Deb says, it's good to see you back turning.
Cheers, Debs. How are you? I know Debs hasn't been well.
And Douglas Mungum says, question, did I hear right, Wayne turning resin?
Yes, you did.
He didn't have much choice when he was given a blank.
There's that many bloody Jonathan Whittakers on there. I can't find the right one.
I'm sure Rich will have it later, won't he? If we can't.
Sorry, my chair is
Rich will
quite
have
squeaky.
it, yeah.
Please forgive the noises. My chair is squeaky. It's not me.
Have you not taken your WD-40 today, Wendy?
No.
Was that a beep I heard? No.
Tony Smith's come in.
Hiya, Tiny. You remember what wood this is in here, Wendy?
It's burr. Now I've had two
Right,
types of burr.
stop the lathe a minute. That looks similar to the piece that I've got in my pen. It could be a Mali burr.
Yeah, I've only ever bought burr from Worldwide Wood. Worldwide
Oh
Burr.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yep.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I've had, they're Australian burrs, but one of
Yeah.
them's been red and one of them's been like a brownie colour. So I don't know the difference and why they're different.
I think the well, there's that many. You see, they all come from the eucalyptus family, and there's that many different types across in Australia anyway.
Yeah. So Marley burr or something. I'm sorry, I don't know the technical name.
That's right.
Douglas, question: Wayne, did you have to take some pills to be able to turn it?
No, Douglas, I was fine.
He'll tell you he was using a carbide as well in a minute. Get us all really worried.
I used a spew.
The only thing with turning resin is it just goes everywhere. But hey.
Terry Hooper's in.
Hiya, Terry.
Hi,
And
Terry.
Lawrence is in as well.
Hello, Lawrence.
Hiya.
Lawrence always comments on every video I put up. It's so sweet. I thank you so much, Lawrence. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, Dice just sent me the link for Jonathan, so I will
Brilliant.
copy that.
Cheers, Di.
Keith just put a link in for Jonathan Whittaker. Is that the same one?
Has he? I don't know. I'll put it in as well.
Yeah, there's
Oh no,
quite a few Jonathan Whittakers
that's the one I'll put in is a stupid one because it's come from Facebook.
There we go. Right, bam.
Thanks for putting that in, Keith.
So what we turning here then, Scott?
So this is going to be a Zeta pen from with one of your pen blanks. I specifically chose this one because it's purple. Because once this is turned, it's coming back to you.
Oh, I love you.
That's why I went for purple, see? Could have
Oh,
chose any of the other colours. All right. So I tend to wet sand my resin.
that is best, to be fair. The dust is a bit lethal.
Yeah.
I've got questions actually about making blanks because I'm not a turner. I assume the way I make blanks is right, but they could be completely wrong.
So, funnily enough, we were talking about this the other day.
Mm.
We were.
We were. And we were saying they could be a little bit bigger in diameter because some of them are a bit tight on tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I would say, Wendy, is if you do them around about 20 mil square.
Yeah, I've started doing. I basically the very first pen blanks I made were in a resin saver mold,
Right.
and it is smaller than the normal pen blank size, but it saves on resin. Now, when you're practicing, obviously you don't want to keep wasting resin, don't you? So it was brilliant for me. Now I've gone on from there now, and I started making my own blocks, and I do make them bigger, which is 2 by 2 by 13, roughly. An inch by inch, basically, inch by inch.
Yeah.
And that is the right sort of size, I think, for a pen blank. But my question is it best to put the wood in the middle, or is it best to put the wood at each end, or what?
Now I think the person you need to talk to that about, if you've ever contacted her, is Pam Harris.
I don't
from
know.
Highland
Pam Harris.
Boxes. Well, get in touch with Pam Harris from Highland Boxes. She's been doing resin pen blanks for years.
Okay, I will do that.
Steve from SK Crafts is in. Evening, Steve.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Steve.
Jizz Cabin's in as well. He says he's just going to sleep.
Sorry. Am I that boring?
Yeah, Wood was by calling us saying an inch square would be ideal.
Yeah.
So consequently, I have a lot that are smaller, obviously, that I've got all nice and buffed up there, and they look absolutely stunning, but they are thin. And I would imagine they would be better for the slimline pens.
Yeah. 7 mil
they probably would.
Yeah. But I am, like I said, making bigger ones now and experimenting more with colours as well, because I love colours, all sorts of colours.
In fact, if you have a look on Etsy, Wendy, have a look on Etsy. I don't know if she's in there as Pam Harris or Highland Boxes, but you'll be able to see some of the pen blanks that she does.
I think JP said that she buys his pen blanks usually from Pam. Would that sound about right?
Yeah, it'll be the same person. Yeah, Steve Ellis is in. Good evening, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
And Barry Chitty's just come in as well.
Oh, yeah, Barry. Right. So this is 400. And then we're going to start looking at Yorkshire grip. Now this isn't actually a wet and dry paper, but I use it wet. So
I've got another question about pen blanks. Now that obviously is quite small. It's half of a pen blank, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
So is it normal to get 2 pens out of a pen blank, or is it usual that you have a longer tube?
Well, depends on the kit.
The slim lines are obviously 2-piece, so you probably use the full blank.
Right.
Whereas the pen that Scott's doing at the moment, the Zeta pen, that's only a 1-piece pen. Right. So you can actually get 2 pens out of the one blank.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Benjamin's just come in.
Benjamin.
So,
And Brian's just come in as well. Good evening,
Hello,
Brian.
Brian.
hiya, Brian. That don't want to open in this seat.
And Steve Ellis has just said, talking of Pam, some of her blanks are on the House of Resin site. Yeah, Pam has worked alongside the House of Resin for quite a few years now.
So we're going to start with the Yorkshire Grit original.
Woodturning by Barry's just come in. Jason
Barry.
Leveron's in as well. Must have
Oh,
missed him
yeah?
coming in.
A few new names out there tonight. Cheers for coming in, guys. If you're like what you see, if you don't mind hitting the thumbs up, that'd be appreciated. If you've got any comments on how I could improve or things you'd like to see, then leave a comment. If you're not already subscribed and you wouldn't mind subscribing, then you can hit that and the bell. That'll let you know when I'm live. And if you really like what I'm doing, then a lot of you will know that I work for the ambulance service and I live on coffee. So pinned at the top of the chat is the link to the Buy Me a Coffee, which will keep me going in lattes for a little while. That's got to be the hardest thing about being off work at the moment, actually.
What, not having lattes?
Yeah, distinct lack of coffee.
Don't
my
you have a
lattes.
Tassimo or anything?
Yeah, but it's not the same as going to Costa. So this is now the microfine. Yeah, there's something about a barista making your coffee. Steaming it.
Spider pid? Spider's pid.
Spider spid. Yeah.
Spider spid. Says, hi guys, just checking those spiders have been harmed.
I haven't seen any in the workshop today. But they don't last long in here now.
Well, you should never kill spiders.
Mate.
Spiders kill flies. Flies are worse than spiders.
Scott, what put you in hospital?
Spider.
They think.
They think. Yeah, it's not 100%. That's what they think.
Benjamin has said we should all change our names to something else so we get a better greeting. I'll change mine to Benjamin too. They'll never know.
That's looking mighty fine.
If I do say so myself, let's get a clean bit of cloth.
Steve Ellis has said spiders in the house would help control insects in the house. Yeah, that's just what I was saying.
But I don't like spiders.
Well, so you like flies?
No, I don't like flies either. You can kill flies though, or get them out of the house. Don't need a spider
Actually,
to
you
do
can't.
it.
No, you can't. The thing is, once they're in the house, every time they touch down on something, they're spreading shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Still don't. The spider's not going to be there every 5 minutes, though, is it? It's going to be sitting in the corner waiting for the fly to come to it. Steve Ellis, question. Where did house spiders live before we lived in houses?
They lived in caves, Steve.
And they were called cave spiders, I would imagine.
All right. Let's buff this off. And then we'll get this one together. How are we doing on time? Oh, it's time.
Oh, Ruby's in. Good evening, Ruby. And
Hiya,
Ruby's saying
Ruby.
Hello, Ruby.
we need some spiders here in France before the flies take over. Ruby's on holiday at the moment.
Nice.
She's over in France. no doubt doing some turning, because that's what she tends to do for her holidays.
She lives in France, though, doesn't she?
No, she's
No.
Canadian. Lives in Canada.
Oh, that's quite a way to go on holiday then.
Yeah, but that's what Ruby does, though. Ruby
Right.
travels all. Ruby has her holidays consist of traveling somewhere and doing some turning.
Blimey.
Put that there. So I'm going to use the lathe to pop this pen together, because I can't be bothered to get the pen press out just for one pen. And using the lathe, if you haven't got a pen press,
you don't need a pen press.
no.
Hello, Glenn.
Glenn has said, "Damn, that microphone works well."
Doesn't it? It
Does.
even works well on headlights.
And Benjamin 2 says, I don't think anyone will guess at all.
Oh, he's a card. If by the way, going back to the headlights thing, if nobody believes that microphone works on headlights, Steve SK Crafts actually put a video out of using Yorkshire Grit microphone to clean headlights, so it does work.
It does work, and it does a good job as well. Right. Couple of blocks of wood.
Were you using the between centres mandrels actually on a mandrel there, Scott?
I had a mandrel with a mandrel saver, mate.
All right, okay.
Dave's Creative Metalwork Mewett.
Mr. Mewett. Hello, darling. How are you?
Hello, Dave.
That's fine.
Oh, Ruby's saying they've got a bad connection.
So as I said, this is a kit from Taylor's. I really like Taylor's kits. The quality of them, the ease of putting together.
Is that Taylor's Murphfield?
Yeah. And they're not overly expensive.
It is.
Why go and buy one of these cheap Sierra kits that cost you about £5-6, which are cheap Chinese pens, when you can buy a Zeta or an Aries from Taylor's for about, I don't know, £1 more.
I'll speak to you about
The
that
other
later,
thing I
Scott.
like, all right. The other thing I like, the Taylor's kits, the twist mechanism is here, so you're not twisting the tube on the kit here and wearing it out.
And then the cap goes on just with a push fit.
Yep, just for a push fit, and there you go.
That is gorgeous, in my opinion.
One pen on its way to Wendy.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Ruby's name dropping now. Elaine Maitland showed her some of his new pieces today. Elaine Maitland is a very well-known wood turner who comes from France and does exceptional work.
Okay. So we're now going to look at this tail. Stop, needs some attention.
Those bedways need some attention, Scott.
Yeah, I haven't used the lathe for easily 5 weeks.
Sorry, back. I was a bit preoccupied. Husband just walked in, didn't realise I was earworming.
That's all right. There we
Right,
go.
Colin. The name of the kit is the Zeta kit from Taylor's Murfield.
Douglas says the pen looks great.
Cool. Thank you very much. Right. So, what we have here is we have a piece of ash. And we're going to make this into a bottle stopper. What I've already done is the ones I get from ProCraft have a little brass bush.
Drop it down a bit.
With an Allen key.
That's
Yeah,
it.
we didn't
Yeah.
see that. That's it.
There
See
you
that?
go.
Down a bit.
So a little brass bushing that fits in with an Allen key. Looks like so. And then a thread that goes in here and then into the bottle stopper.
You can buy very similar things from Homebase or B&Q.
Yeah.
But
Does it B&Q sell those?
yeah, not the
blimey.
whole kit, just the screw insert thing.
Oh, okay.
But obviously, the ones that you get from ProCraft actually come with a kit.
You can buy them individually from ProCraft.
Can anyone link ProCraft? I've never heard of ProCraft.
I love ProCraft. I will send you the link
hang
after
on.
the live.
No, hang on. I'll just do it now.
All right, cheers, Wayne. ProCraft do some fantastic kits. What I like about a lot of their kits is they come with paper instructions. So if you've never used one before, you can stand in your workshop with a bit of paper and it will tell you what you've got to do.
They
So
also
we'll get
put
this
they put videos out as well.
Yep. They've got a YouTube channel.
There you go. That's the link to ProCraft. It is a UK firm.
Thank you. Sorry, I was too busy clicking on it then.
Right. How much has that worm got to that? Oh, loads. Okay.
Ah, okay, Colin.
So I don't know if you saw that. This has been eaten by a worm. Thank you very much. So we'll see what we get.
These things happen, Woolwood.
Yeah. This ash has been knocking around for I don't know how long. These are all offcuts from the bits that I cut on the racks or at the museum.
Oh my god. Ruby's just sent me a photo. Oh my life.
Of?
A piece of Alan Malin's work. Oh
Ah.
dear me. That's absolutely beautiful.
So I'm just going to put some rough shape in for a minute.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, she sent another one. This is me. Is that you in the background there, Ruby, on this second photo? Sorry about that. I'm losing the chat now.
You're
mate.
losing the chat. That's all right. People are talking about the Procraft meal kits are excellent.
Oh yeah, Scott
I did
uses a lot of
premiere
them.
last night.
He did. Yeah, I was about to say that he did a premiere last night using the pepper mill kits from Procraft.
I can't wait to start turning pens. I really do have a thing about pens. I've had it since I was a kid. It's weird.
Yeah. Do you know Chris Fisher, the blind wood turner?
Yeah.
Right. His wife Nicola has got a thing about pens as well. She collects pens from all over the place.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I'm dyslexic as well. It's not as if I write and read a lot, but I still got a thing about pens.
I remember the first time I met Chris was at Makers 2019. And I'd had some blanks made that had my logo in. That I wanted to give to a few select people that had helped me. And
Right.
Chris was one of those. Why I made Chris a pen, I don't know, even to this day. But Chris looked at it and he went and was feeling it. And next thing you know, Nicola's come along and she went, I'll have that for my collection. And he went, well, there's that gone then.
Mark Stroughton's just come in. Good evening, Mark.
Hiya, Mark. Where's Jennifer?
Or is it
Exactly.
Jennifer on Mark's phone? Look at the worm in that. So we won't get a finished piece on this. I will show you the technique, but I'm not going to waste a bit of resin finishing this bit of wood because all this is suitable for.
Can you take that screw thing out again or not?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing this bit of wood is suitable for is the fire pit. But for demoing and showing what I would do with it, it'll work. So very much similar to what Wayne did
with the pot.
Yeah. When was that? That was a month or so ago now.
That was a while
it was
ago.
a bit longer than that. It was a while ago.
Yeah, very similar to that. That's what we're going to do with this wine bottle stopper.
Sorry, go on.
I've got some cabochons that I bought. I just think it adds a little bit more definition. Enhances your turning.
So Benjamin has got, Wendy, I have a pen that will blow your mind. It's a pen with a lady on it. And when you turn it upside down, her hair changes colour. Yes, Ben. I know what you're going with that one.
Though? Does it go purple? That's what I want to know.
But it's not a hair.
No.
Is it one of those ones that you used to get at the cinemas? The seafront.
It'll be one of them swimsuit pens. That's what it'll be.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen's gone to put a new juice on your paint away.
Ooh.
That's a point I must get into, Lynn. My paint supply is getting a bit low.
So when you're doing this, it's just gently taking a bit out at a time.
Have you got another camera angle so we can see inside or not? Sorry, just asking.
Yeah, no. Let's see if I can get this one to work. Bum, ba-dum, bum. When I come in tonight, everything was just like skew with.
Oh, that's a plastic bag.
Right, that's not that camera then. Try that one.
That's
a bit
better.
How's that?
Perfect.
Oh, I'll try not to jog it. So all I'm doing, as I said, is I've got the piece of resin and I'm just offering it up. That was close. That nearly went down the extractor.
Oh no!
You know what? Let's have a mess on the bench.
Door 60 just come in. Hi, door.
Hey,
Hiya,
door.
door.
Colin's saying he was going to finish off the vase that he got from me. When we had a meet up at Deals the other week, I took a load of stuff down for repurposing, and Colin picked up one of my vases to finish off.
And Gav.
And Gav's in.
Gav's in. Cedar Woodwork. Cedar.
Hiya, Gav.
And he's saying, glad to see you're up and about, Scott.
Cheers, mate.
So what, you've got the right size now, and now you're just following
so I'm
it,
just
is it?
making it a little bit deeper. Now you could use a flat carbide, you could use your spindle gouge. Because what I want to do now is I just want to tidy up this top bit. How are we doing on time?
It is 22 minutes past 8.
Yeah. 35 minutes you've been going, something like that.
Okay. Right. So I'm not going to sand this piece because it's got all the worm. We'll show you the technique on this, and then I've got a piece of resin that I've already got a bit in. So you can turn whatever shape you want, and then just pop the bit of resin in top. Obviously not as deep as that, that's a bit too deep. But as you can see, the worm have just...
They've had a night chew at that, haven't they?
The only place that's going is in the bin. After I've taken that brass bit out.
No, Ruby saying it wasn't her in the background in one of the photos. She took the photo and she thought I liked them. I did, Ruby. Thank you very much for sending them.
So what we'll do now is this is a piece. I believe you said it was like all your leftovers that you just pour into a jug and stuff.
Yeah, I do tend to just chuck. I don't like wasting resin, so if I've got a little bit over, I'll throw it in something.
So we're going to try and get a finish. What we got? We've got
Christina Michael Heseltine have come in. Hello, Christina Michael.
Christine.
We've got about 20 minutes, so we're going to try and get a finished bottle stopper out of this. Right. Dip-a-dip-a-dip, skew. Okay. And we're going to go for a fairly simple shape. I might go for a pick a skew. Let's go for that one.
Steve Ellis says, I use a bowl blank with random holes drilled in for excess resin.
That's a different idea. That'd look quite cool. Where's the rough and gouge? Let's use that to get rid of some of the. Actually, it's JP in.
I haven't seen him.
I'm getting the carbide out. Just try and keep some of that off the top.
Douglas says, Scott, if you have a dustpan and brush, the brush is great to get rid of waste of the turning.
I do have a dustpan and brush. What's also good is if you turn the extractor on, it just sucks it all up.
Is that noisy though?
No, it's not overly. But what I've done in the past is where I've sucked resin up the extractor, and the actual extractor's the other side of the workshop, so it's all piped from the lathe over and outside. I've had clogs in, and it's just a pain in the backside to take it all apart.
Jason Levron saying at least the resin won't rust the lathe bed. I think he was talking about Brian using the olive the other day, talking about that. Which actually I found very strange. I've used olive loads of times and I've never actually seen that happen. Unless that olive was very, very wet.
Well, I've never had problems with olive rust in the lathe bed.
Benjamin says resin lives always reminds me of shredded coconut.
Yes.
Do actually. Shredded coconut.
Shredded coconut. That's one way of looking at it. How are we doing? I don't know whether it's me or whether it's different layers, but it started chipping out.
It could be different layers. I couldn't tell you what was in it, to be honest.
Don't know.
Try it again with a skew, Scott. Just to see.
Yeah.
You can actually hear where the chipping out's coming.
Yeah. No resin was harmed in the making of this product. Where's the other one? We're going through my skew collection here tonight.
Right, that's you on. That's you on 8:30, Scott.
Okay, mate.
Is that the big one I gave you, or have you still got the big one?
No, I've still got the big one. And funnily enough, Wayne and I were talking about that before you joined us. You know the funny shaped bit you give me?
The funny shaped bit.
The bit that had broken?
Yes.
Yep. We're going to look at combining the two of them.
Okay. Sounds like fun.
So what the plan is, the bit that broke off, Scott's going to split that down the middle, so he makes it thinner. So he's got two thin bits, and then get some wood, and make that the same thickness. Glue it all together, so you get a 4-piece lid for a pot.
Okay.
Glyn's saying the yellow was from Snainton because Glyn took it over there. Well, it wouldn't have been wet then. I don't know what the reaction there was with that piece of olive and Brian's lathe.
Strange though. I've never had olive do that.
Andy H says he's found that acrylic chipped with carbide tools.
Oh,
And
Rich
Rich
is in.
here. Hello, Rich.
Hi,
Hi,
Rich.
Rich.
We have been promoting the Invade, and I did put a link in earlier on.
Yes. And we will be finishing time. Don't stress.
In fact, I'll put the link in again.
Yeah.
Oh, where is he? Where is he? There he is.
No, definitely go over and check out Jonathan. That needs lots of praise for what he has done.
There we are.
for the
That's the link. That's the link for the Beard Time 16's Invade tonight, which is Jonathan Whittaker, who's a wood carver and has done so much for the NHS over the last probably 18 months now, nearly.
Yeah, he personally made one for our station, for our colleague that passed away. I spoke to him, and rather than NHS, he did LAS, and that hangs on the wall in the station.
Wendy's bits look lovely.
Yeah, that's the title of tonight's live, Wendy.
What, Wendy's bits look lovely?
No,
No,
playing with
but,
Wendy's bits.
Playing with Wendy's bits.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, I did one the other day. It was Colin's crutch. Then we had Ian's end. So I thought we'll have Wendy's bits tonight.
Hilarious.
They do get changed after the live.
I just wondered why Rich was saying Wendy's bits look lovely. I didn't realise the title of the video. I was thinking, what photos he's got then?
You love me, really, Wendy. Right, we need to.
I hope that's not a line of bubbles in there that you won't be able to get out or get rid of.
I think that's my tool mark there. Yeah. Skew! I want that one. How are we doing? Ideally, I don't want to be.
Right, we're at 25 to 9, Scott.
All right, cool. I don't want to be any more than 15 minutes, but we should be all right with that. Yeah.
Rich says, "Oh, get your hands off Wendy's bit, Scott."
Right, let's. Where's the water? Let's turn the speed right down. Gonna sand our bits now, Rich.
Make them all shiny.
An hour is definitely enough turning at a time at the moment.
You like getting sore?
Starting to, yeah. Starting to.
You know the sandpaper that you're using, I do find that it tends to disintegrate in water.
You can actually get proper
Wet and
razor
dry paper.
paper
Yeah.
for using in water.
Yeah. I just thought I'd
It's
say
used
that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I buy from Keith. It's what we get from Club.
Glenn's just put in there, and I'm sure this is about Wendy's bits. I've admired them from afar. Oh, lovely.
It wasn't that far.
I think I'll be cleaning my lathe whilst watching Rich's invade.
And Mark's put in there, Wendy's bits will live on in infamy. Infamy. They've all got it in for me.
Wendy's going to carry on up the Khyber. Actually, if we send it to you, Wendy, this piece,
Right?
Yeah.
You
What
could
that
take
piece?
you could take it, carry on camping.
I don't do camping.
Wood Wizardry by Colin has said, are those square pads worth investing in to do resin with? Yeah, if you want to sand that high, yes, I would say they are. What I tend to do with mine, because I do have some of them for when I do resin, which isn't very often. I have a plastic tub with some water in. I just leave them sitting in the water.
Yeah, they do disintegrate if you leave them in there over time, though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you should leave them dry at the end. Dry them out and leave them out. But yeah, I leave when you're using them, just leave them in the water while you're using them. I love micro meshes, but I must admit the shine that you get from Yorkshire Grit is really nice as well. And I'm not just like plugging Glenn. That microphone is amazing stuff.
That's awesome stuff. All right, so where are we up to? Let's go. 320. And then we're going to start Yorkshire Grit. And the beauty with these kits as well is if you take it off and then decide you don't like it, you can remount it. If it breaks, you can reuse the kit if it's one that you've got at home.
I think Debs can give Wendy a run for her money. I think Debs is already established. I don't know. Maybe it's the other way around what Colin meant. Hello, Lewis. Lewis is in.
Hiya, Lewis.
Evening, Lewis. And Lewis has said 2 or 3 applications of Yorkshire Grit Microfine and buff is as good as the pads.
Alright. Get rid of
Right, Richard's off to sort himself out for the invade. I'll see you in a bit, Rich.
We will send everyone over, Rich.
I'll just pop that link in again.
Right, so we'll go with the original to start with. How are we doing?
It is 22.9.
can already see the shine starting to come up.
Mm. What speed you got your lathe at?
The slowest, so it's probably 500.
500.
I'm not that far off enough now to get my new lathe.
What you getting?
The Envoy. Next one up from the Herald.
Ooh.
Nice.
My aunt left me some inheritance. I had a little bit saved up, but my aunt left me some inheritance. So I want to do something to remember her by, and that will set me up for life. I won't need another lathe after I've got that. As long as I look after it, maintain it. Right, clean bit of paper. That's what I meant to get on the way home.
It's my birthday next month.
Ooh.
I'm hoping.
21 again?
I know, I wish. I'm hoping to get a lathe though. Ooh.
Right,
Nice
so
one.
that is the original.
Which one are you going for, Wendy?
I want to say Triumph, but I don't think that's.
You're getting the Herald. Is it the Herald you're going for?
I think so.
The record power Triumph.
My life. Glenn's been turning on Mark's Axminster 506 today, and he says it's a proper tool. Yeah, it's a bit of a beast, isn't it? I had a bit of a play on Martin's a wee while back when I was down at Martin's place, and it is a very nice lathe to work with.
Will the new lathe have reverse? Yes. Yes, that is one of the key components for me, is having reverse.
Why?
So when I struggle with sanding, I've got the choice of sanding both ways, in reverse and correct way.
Mark's saying he's got a video of Glenn on the 506. See, that's annoying, Mark, because I didn't get a chance to. I didn't do a video of when Glenn was up here a wee while back when he was turning on my lathe.
I am loving this.
I was going for the smaller one, Colin, but I've been persuaded to go for the bigger one, and I'm quite happy about it. I was going to go with the. Oh my god, I don't know, DW thing 320.
The 320. You were going to go for the 320, the record power 320. Yeah, that's the one you were going to go for. But you've probably been persuaded by Jamie to go for the Herald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't mind.
That man's got a lot to answer for.
I don't know if he's ever going to leave Fiji. Right, now I don't like the kit I had out, so I'm going to use this one, which is the last one I've got of this style, but I think it's better.
Right, now, a question for Mark here. Mark, have you persuaded Kim to have a go on the lathe yet?
Can you guys see? It looks like one of those marbles.
Down a bit.
Yeah.
Down.
No, away from yourself, Scott.
Down.
Away from yourself.
That's it.
It looks like one of those marbles with like the bits in between.
That's quite cool, isn't it?
Considering that was a scrap piece, Wendy.
Yeah. That was. I've got resin left over. Let's throw it in there.
Right. Mark's just replied to
Wow.
me that he hasn't managed to get Kim on the lathe yet. Well, Mark, Jane and I have been together for 30 odd years. I've been turning for 30 odd years, and I haven't managed to get her on the lathe yet either.
So, let's have a look on this camera. There is the bottle stopper.
Yep. Very nice.
I'll try and get some close-up pictures so you can see that. And there is the pen. Again,
That is nice.
I will take some pictures, and then these bits will be winging their way. Wendy's bits will be winging their way back to Wendy.
Oh, you're a
Just getting
darling.
you guys back in.
Thank you.
I'm going to call it there. It's 1:45. Rich is obviously live in a bit, and my legs started to hurt now. Hope you've enjoyed yourself this evening. A couple of small projects. If anyone's interested, Wendy does sell her pen blanks. And they are lots of really nice colours.
Yeah,
all
I did
different.
go for lots of colours.
So yeah, the link to Wendy's channel is in the description below. And if you're interested in her pen blanks, send her a DM on Facebook, Toonpish Crafts. Wayne, thank you very much for coming in.
No
Thanks,
problem.
Wayne.
Anytime.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott.
Don't forget, Rich is on in 13 minutes. Head over there and give him some support, and give Jonathan some support. What he's done off his own back for the NHS is remarkable. And on that note, until next week, I'm going to call it there. So I shall
Bye,
hit the button,
everyone.
and I
Night,
shall
night,
see you all
everybody.
later.